I think that's just starting there. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Hiya.
So I'm Mike. I'm a training manager for Salamander Pumps, and I've got Charlotte with us today.
Hiya.
Charlotte works with all our engineers on site. So we'll go through hard water today. So basically the agenda is to discuss what hard water is and Limescale, how it affects pumps and outlets, and how our new Salamander water conditioner works, and the benefits of our conditioner, and some installation advice with some time for you to ask some questions. We'll also have a competition as well. So your chance to win one of our Salamander water conditioners. You ready?
Yes, ready to go.
Great. So what is hard water? Hard water has high levels of minerals such as calcium and magnesium in. It accumulates naturally in the water when it trickles through limestone or sand and gypsum. And it seeps into the groundwater supply, so it goes into the reservoirs, comes through from there to your taps through your house. The most common mineral in water is calcium carbonate or lime, and that's where we start seeing the issues in people's properties. The hardness is determined by how hard it is or how many parts per million of calcium carbonate you have, and that depends on where you live in the country. It poses a big problem with systems in people's houses, pump systems, from residential to commercial due to the scale build-up. It affects your fixtures, your fittings, your equipment, and basically, like I say, depending on where you are in the country, depends on how hard the water is. In fact, 60% of people don't realise they've got or they're living in a hard water area, and it's not the water itself; it's the scale that's the enemy to the pump. It builds up, clogs pipework, reduces your efficiency of boilers and your showers and your shower pumps. And about every millimetre of Limescale on a heating element can add about 7 to 10% to your energy consumption. So you're using more energy to try and get the same performance, but you can't because your pipework's scaled up or your shower heads are scaled up. Charlie, you probably see this in service, don't you?
Yeah, when we have engineers on site and things, you find that, you put a pump in, then all of a sudden the customer's like, yeah, you haven't got the flow I used to have. Pump's not activating as it should. 9 times out of 10, it'll probably due to build up within the pipework, within the shower head. Exactly. So like we'll say, oh, clean your shower head off, what have you. But really it's to do with the hard water that's like building up inside, and obviously you wouldn't see it straight away. That's why they'll see it a couple of years down the line. Yeah, so it just takes time to build up, and depends how hard the water is in your area as to how long that takes. But as Charlotte's saying there, we see issues with activation on our pumps. Well, they might work for a while, but obviously the more scaled up your pipe work goes. So Salamander's brought a water conditioner out that hopefully will help to prevent that Limescale build up within the pipework and from your shower outlet or your taps. Cool water storage tanks, all the rest of it. Yeah, it builds up everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, so, and if you treat the water, you can store that treated water as well up to about 30 days. So your cold water tank as well. So unlike water softeners, the water conditioners don't remove any your minerals from the water, so you're not taking any calcium out. You're changing the way the minerals actually behave in the water and in the system, preventing from the Limescale from forming. So I've got a cup here. This is a whole house. So we do a whole house water conditioner. We also do a point of entry one as well. So this will go after your stopcock mainly, and then we have a point of entry one as well. Thanks, Charlotte. Which will go before a shower head or on the mixer valve as well for one outlet. Whereas we've got the whole house to protect the appliances that run off your cold water supply in the house.
So this one would be like if you had a shower head that's prone to being scaled up, or just a tap, or if you've just got one outlet that you're having issues with, you can just put that in there. But if it's your whole house, obviously you would use the bigger one. Of these,
the way it works, if you were to cut this in half, inside it looks a little bit like a big long drill bit. It basically encourages the water, or makes the water turbulent inside. So it comes in one end, there's directional flow on the back there. So it comes in, and the water is basically thrown around inside of the conditioner. It's a lead-free alloy core with this copper zinc alloy inside. It doesn't remove anything from the water. Like I say, it just changes the way the water behaves inside. As it passes over the core, it creates a catalytic reaction.
Hold up a little bit higher.
Yeah, thank you.
Big as well.
So basically, if you imagine the untreated water on this side as a ball, a circle with loads of spikes on, it's sticking to your pipework. What happens with the conditioner is as the water's passed through and it's turbulent, it knocks all those spikes off the side of that circle, so it doesn't cling to your pipework, it doesn't block up your pipework, it doesn't remove anything from the water, it just stops it from sticking, if you like, to the material. It passes out the end there, as treated. It doesn't change the taste or the colour of the water. And basically, that's what it's doing in your whole house, or from a single outlet. As Charlotte said, if you've got a shower head that blocks up regularly because of the limescale buildup, and you've got a positive head shower on there, if you get the scale buildup over time, you'll see the pump will be slow to activate. So rather than keep on cleaning your shower head, you can fit one of these to prevent the limescale. They're compliant with Part L of the building regs, so where people are aware there's a problem with the hard water in that area, there's 200 parts per million. Part L regulations say you have to have a provision to try and treat the water before it passes through your appliances, your boiler, your combi boiler, or through your pump as well.
So just a question there from Paul there, saying how long does it stay treated for in the cold water storage tank? Was it 30 days?
Yeah, it's for 30 days. And normally with a cold water storage tank, when you're storing that water in the tank, you're replenishing that and you're recycling the fresh water going in. But yeah, you can store it as treated water for 30 days. Thanks for looking after the question, Charlotte. The benefits. So unlike a softener, like I say, it's not taking anything out of the water. It's basically can improve the reliability of your pump or other water appliances, easy to install, so you don't need any additional pipe work. There's no salts, no resins. So with a softener, you would be changing your salt or topping it up every month.
Yeah.
Usually having to check that every month as well to make sure it's got the salt in. But with this, you don't. It's kind of plug and play. Once it's in, it does its job for you. It'll improve the reliability of pumps. So, as Charlotte was saying earlier on about the positive head pumps, you're going to have more reliability for a pump if there's no limescale build-up inside of the parts and moving parts inside of it. There's a 10-year warranty on that, which is a great benefit.
Yeah.
So do you want to say any questions on there?
Yeah, just how often would you need to change it, would you say? Like, obviously we give a 10-year warranty on it. Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, a 10-year warranty, you don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to change it. You don't have to take it out, clean it through, anything like that. Roughly, it's probably about 15-year lifespan on it. So in that time, you've probably saved yourself from appliance breaking down or having someone else come out to service your boiler because of limescale buildup. There's a competition as well. So thanks everyone that's joined. If we can't answer your questions because they're flying up as well. If we can't answer your questions here and now, what we'll do is we'll come back to you. We'll have your details and we'll come back as an email and answer any questions you might have. There's competition as well for you, so you can win one of these. So basically, the first person that gives the answer to the question. Charlotte, you keep an eye on the answers there.
Keep an eye.
All I want to know is how many sizes of the water conditioners do we have at the moment? So if you get the answer down in the comments box there, the first person will get in touch. Depending on which size you want, we'll get it sent out.
Jim might have won this.
Yeah. The specification for these as well, it's based on flow rate. So in the box, you get your conditioner. On the box itself, it'll tell you which size you need, and on our website, you'll find out what your flow rate is, your natural flow in the property, and it'll tell you which size you need. So we have the first one, which is the point of use, which is for water flow up to 15 litres per minute. And then we have the first one, which is in that box over there, which is for up to 25 litres per minute. And then we'll have the bigger one, which is this one, which is up to 54 litres per minute. You may have to put a smaller one in than what the pipework you've got, because you want that water to be as turbulent as it can. So
just
thank
to
you.
show the difference.
Yeah.
Hold that one up a bit higher, Mike, just so we can see.
So basically, one's 22 mil connections and one's 15. Based on flow rate is how you'd spec the right conditioner. Or, like I say, if it's just on a shower, that's up to 15 litres per minute. Within the box, you get your brass connections as well. So the fittings come with the conditioner, whether it's 22 with a 22 mil compression at the end, or 15 for the smaller one. If you were going to use the 22 or the 15, but you want to change the pipework, then obviously you just use a reducer to use the right pipework size going into it.
So it totally depends on sort of the flow. So
Yeah,
if
based
you've
on
got
flow
15
rate.
mil pipework within the house, there's no issue with putting the 22 mil on.
No, to be fair, it's not based on the size, so it's on your flow rate.
So you could have 22 mil and put the 15.
Yeah, and you just reduce your pipework before it passes through. Yeah, really easy install. Whole house one like this one, ideally located after the incoming stopcock to supply everything in the property. You can install it horizontally or vertically, and like I say, it comes with the brass fittings, and we'll make it really easy to install. There's a directional flow arrow on there as well. Did we have an answer for the
We did. It was Jim, I believe. Jim Hamspon. Sorry if I said that wrong there, Jim.
Sorry. Jim, we'll get in touch. We'll get in touch with you. Thanks, Levi. Just one out there. We'll have 3 sizes, so 2 whole house ones and a point of use one as well. So well done, Jim. Again, thank you everyone for watching the webinar. Like I say, continue with your questions. We'll get them all saved. We'll come back to you. If there's any content from there, we'll put it on our website as well. You're welcome, Jim. Thank you. Yeah, Richard, to be fair, the price-wise, if you compare it, it's a catalytic water conditioner. Price-wise with others on the market, yeah, you'll see it is very competitive. You see, you're not changing this every year like the salt and the water softener, and you're protecting your appliances as well. So initially, your cost of a pump, if you're fitting one of these beforehand, we're doing everything we can to prolong the lifespan of that pump as well.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So I'm just looking through there. There's one there from Richard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's other products on the market for water conditioners, as well as different types of water conditioners, and the work in different ways. I say ours doesn't.
It's trying to make it as simple as possible, really.
Exactly.
For
yeah.
Install, just to save use, a lot of hassle. Yeah. Where possible.
Well, they do the same. To be fair, they do the same job. It's just different ways of changing the behaviour of that water when it passes through the conditioner.
I don't think there's an actual number on how many appliances it covers, is there? Or
no, like the point of use, obviously, you need one on every
that's
outlet.
the only one that does have a restriction on it.
Yeah, but no, there's no limitation in the property. Just like I say, it depends on your flow rate. So yeah, this one does the same as this one. To be fair, just like I say, changes the behaviour of the water, so stops and prevents limescale water.
So, Mike, between say a water conditioner and a scale inhibitor,
it's all preventing scale build-up. Yeah, like I say, it just does it in different ways. Yeah, there's products out there that probably cost £25. There's products that cost way beyond the price of this unit, but it depends on what you need. Depends how big the property is, as well as to which one you'd fit your flow rates as well. That's it. Brilliant. Like I say, is there any questions we missed off there? Because they fly up and you're trying to keep an eye on them. But what we'll do is we'll go back to you. We've got your email addresses. We'll go back to you guys. Jim, we'll check that. Or we can provide any answers that you might want. If you check our FAQs as well on our website, there's some really good FAQs on the water conditioner. So if we haven't covered it, or we missed it off here, jump on our website and we've got a list of FAQs on there as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
Just one quick one there that's just come up about private supplies. I take it you're assuming like wells, boreholes, things like that. Would that be?
Depends what your flow rate is. I mean, for salamander pumps, it's going to condition the water coming into your property. So yeah, depending on where you're getting how you bring that into the property, the conditioner is going to fit in line.
So it won't matter where the water is actually coming from; it'll condition it.
It'll condition the water. Yeah, it'll stop that calcium or the limescale build-up. You may have systems with filtration units on anyway because you need that for the type of water where you're drawing the water from. Perfect. Thanks, Steve. Cheers. No, the pumps are guaranteed, providing the fit per the manufacturer's instructions, Paul. It's something we brought out to help protect your pump if you're in a hard water area and your appliances from limescale build-up. If you've got one in line to your pump, then you're obviously going to protect your pump and the internal components from limescale build-up.
But it doesn't affect anything with your pump warranty?
No, it won't actually affect the pump activation either. So no. I think it's like 2% change in flow rate, which is nothing. So basically, if you've got enough flow rate to activate a positive head pump, fitting the conditioner beforehand isn't going to change anything as well.
No, it's only going to sort of enhance it. But like you say, it's not something that has to be fitted for our other products at all. Yes, Stevie, breaker tank is included in that.
The Steve meaning to feed to a breaker tank as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, so Paul, if there's limescale already in the pipework, the good thing about the conditioner is as water passes through, it's treated. So if you've got, because you've had untreated water in there beforehand, you've got limescale build-up, the water that's treated from the conditioner will slowly help that break down, and it just passes out from the outlet. So like I said, it doesn't smell, it doesn't change the colour, it doesn't change the taste of your water by passing it through a water conditioner either. But it does help if there's limescale build-up after the conditioner to help break that down as well.
Yeah, just a quick one. We did have a couple of questions about what if there's no room to fit it after the stop top for the main house for the larger conditioners. Yeah. Now, obviously over to you, Mike, but I know that you can fit it further down the system. Everything afterwards is obviously going to be treated. The water's going to be treated as it passes through. But obviously, Charlotte's just saying if you stopcocks into a kitchen unit and you want to fit a water conditioner, you might have to do a little bit of adjustment to pipework to have that fitted inside. It might be like, say, if it's for a cold water storage tank like Steve, you've got plenty of room in the loft space to fit this before it goes in the tank. Yeah. But then you'd only be treating the water that's supplied by that tank. Yeah. So like your mains water at your kitchen tap or whatever wouldn't be treated if it's not beforehand. Yeah. So it's only anything that's treated afterwards. But yeah, I mean, it might be a case like anything really. If you haven't got enough space in there, it's trying to find somewhere or relocate pipe or change pipe work to suit the conditioner. Yeah, every install's different. No, thanks, Paul. That's brilliant. Thanks very much for your time as well. Really appreciate on an evening you're watching the webinars. If there's anything you want us to do a webinar on, then drop us an email. We'll try, obviously, with the conditioner. It's a new product, so it's something that we're really excited about. We are, yeah. I think it's something that we've not had in our range. It's predominantly pumps that we've done. So for us as a team as well, we're quite excited about this product coming out. Thanks, Graham. Thanks, Clive. Charlotte, did you enjoy that? Yeah, I did. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Yeah. Brilliant. I'm sure I'll speak to you at some point. Like I say, if you've got FAQs, or if there's any other questions you have, drop us an email and we'll come back to you and we'll see you on the next webinar. Yeah, see you soon. See you later. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. Bye.